Remember, I told you guys, weight doesn't win fights. Fighting wins fights. And then, when I said talking doesn't win fights, fighting wins fights.
I just feel like, taking the chance of, when he touched me a couple times, when he said some very disrespectful marks a few times, he said a few things. It pushed my buttons, but just with experience, I'm not finna it'll cost us, in the long run, it'll cost us hundreds of millions that we all could be putting in our account if we do it the smart way. So I say, you know what, I'm gonna hold out. I'll wait till August 26th and do it when it counts. I'm not gonna do it when it don't count.
I never focus on anything but the guy that's in front of me. Because when it comes down to it, I always said this for many, many years, the fans cannot fight for you. And one thing I know I can do, I can fight. So the fans, when they shout, scream, I don't worry about nothing. I just, keep my composure and stick to the game plan. Constantly keep coming ahead, pushing him back. When he first come out for the first 20 seconds of the round, when he go back to his corner and he sit down, I said when he come out, he gonna come out for 30 seconds and fight hard. And then he gonna break. And once he break, that's when I'm gonna shoot a hard shot to the body, hit him with a hard shot up top, and keep pushing him back. Remember, I told you guys, weight doesn't win fights. Fighting wins fights. And then, when I said talking doesn't win fights, fighting wins fights. Meaning that when we was on, when we was on stage for the weigh-in, I don't have to do no more talking. We fighting tomorrow, so I did enough talking on our tour, basically. So everybody said, "Oh, Mayweather, you was talking on the tour." Okay, I did a lot of talking on the tour, but now it's time to fight. We're 24 hours away from the biggest fight in the world, the biggest combat fight in the world. There's no need to talk anymore. The fans had to be mad at Pacquiao. They can't be mad at me. I done my job. I never said I was a checkers player. I'm a chess player. I play chess. Every move is calculated. But the fans should have thought about that when I was running through everybody at one particular time. So now I'm just older and wiser. It's like fine wine. I get better with time. Everybody know in this room that's watched me fight, I could have easily outboxed Conor McGregor, counterpunched him all night. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go out with a bang. I told you guys I would come straight ahead. I feel like I owe that to the fans for the Pacquiao fight. Even though I don't owe anybody nothing, I put the pressure on myself and did it myself. And that was a goal of mine. And I told you guys that this fight wouldn't go the distance. You have to have a certain charisma about yourself, a certain look about yourself, that pay-per-view attraction, that pay-per-view look. I know, because I was a young kid and I had that same look. Certain fighters, Oscar De La Hoya, he had the look. Sugar Ray Leonard had the look. Mike Tyson had the look. Certain fighters have that look and that charisma about them to become pay-per-view stars. And if anybody know about who can become a pay-per-view star, you're talking to the king of pay-per-view. You have to realize we did so many record-breaking numbers. We don't no longer call it pay-per-view. We call it Maple-view. I never wanted, as far as making weight. When you asked me about Gervonta Tank making weight, he's young. But when I was young, I think I would have made those same mistakes if I didn't have my father in my life. Just being a coach that was extremely hard on me. I think that if he didn't discipline me in boxing, I don't really know how my career would have played out. I didn't want to slack and I didn't want to seem irresponsible or not disciplined. So that's why I always you got to sacrifice something to get something. So that's why I've always made sacrifices to get to a certain level, and to get to the pinnacle, you got to make sacrifices, and that's what I did.